I'm Jerry James Stone and you're watching Cooking Stone. So as you might know by now, I like cocktails. I wrote a whole book on it for the holidays, but I like cocktails all year long. So today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing rose wine cocktail that uses edible flowers. I think you're really going to like it. It's perfect for spring. It's perfect for brunch or just if you want to, drink alone, whatever. And it's really easy to make. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to fill our martini glass with ice, and that's just to keep it chilled. So when we add our cocktail to it, it doesn't warm up too quickly. So do that first. Then we're going to muddle a strawberry. So take the strawberry, I'm just going to chop it up a little bit here. Now to tell you, I broke my cocktail muddler a little while ago. I don't know if it's just because I'm an alcoholic, but so I have to use this broke-ass one from my juicer. So if you're like, hey, I've never seen a cocktail muddler like that, that's why, because this is actually not one. I'm just sort of using what I have in the kitchen at the moment until I'm sober enough to drive over and get another one. So go ahead and muddle that up. Smash the hell out of that strawberry. I don't want anything left. Now we're gonna add in 2 ounces of this jasmine liqueur. I got this at Whole Foods, but I'm sure you can get it anywhere. And we want a couple dashes of Angostura bitters. Just a splash of simple syrup. You can leave this out if you want to. I think it adds a little bit more balance, but just a little bit. So now I'm gonna add in 5 ounces of rosé wine. I suggest using an off-dry rosé for this cocktail. I think if you used a sweet rosé, it would just be too much. And honestly, a dry rosé is not gonna provide the balance that you need. So add 5 ounces. So before I stir this cocktail, I want to talk to you about the difference between shaking and stirring. Most people actually don't know when you're supposed to do which, and it's a little confusing because honestly, the rules are a little blurry. But it really comes down to there's some guidelines. What you need to do is when you shake a cocktail, that's pretty much a cocktail that has fruit juices or some sort of liqueur or dairy or eggs. Those are the kind of cocktails you want to shake. A stirred cocktail is preferably something that's just spirits. So if you have a martini that's just alcohol, then you wouldn't typically shake that, you would stir it. So James Bond was wrong, but don't tell him when I said so. Anyway, point being, that a few things break the rules, and one of those is carbonation. So for example, this cocktail, although it has fruit in it, and you would typically shake something like that, because we're using a rosé wine, which has just slight carbonation, you don't want to shake anything that's carbonated, especially something that has soda, which is even more carbonated. So that's those sort of the rules for shaking versus stir, just so you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some ice to this cocktail, and we're gonna stir it. Okay, so this cocktail is ready to be drank. Get rid of our ice here, our nice frosty glass there. And let's go ahead and strain this baby out. And just garnish it with an edible flower.